Hey guys, Thursday night, January 16th. This is Derby City 2025 Day Zero. Tournament didn't start, but people are showing up and stuff. I went down there today and got my badge. This is still the same picture I've had since at least 2017. Still the one where I look surprised. Now I guess I am surprised because they're still not taking my picture. And I do, I'm aging gracefully, I guess. But there's no gray in this picture, and there is a heck of a lot of gray here. The sharp-eyed among you may see Waterloo behind me, and the cover on the table. They are allowed on the pool table when I have the cover on it. A lot of times they'll get on the pool table anyway, but when the cover's on it, they can just go nuts. I put the cover on the table. I am not planning to hit a ball down here until I'm out of the Derby City tournament. Whether that's tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday or next Sunday, that's kind of funny. But now I'll take that back. If for some reason everybody else, they're all on the same bus, and I'm the only one left in the finals against somebody nobody ever heard of, this is just too funny to think about. If I end up in the stupid finals on Sunday, then I will take the cover off and do some practicing down here between whatever, Tuesday and Sunday, whatever it is. None of this is going to happen, okay? It was just a thought that I just had. But the thing is, I don't want to play really well down here and get overconfident for the tournament. And I certainly don't want to play really badly down here and lose any confidence I have for the tournament. The tables are just different enough. I have been banking quite well down here, but it's not going to do me a whole lot of good in there. With newer cloth, my balls are fairly clean, but the tables are just going to play differently. So, no time like the present, force myself to get used to those tables and not be distracted by this one down here. That's, the plan, I guess. So I went down to the casino. I did not stay there very long. A couple hours, long enough to, get my badge. Walked up and down the row where the booths are. Most of the booth people aren't set up yet. They just kind of get the lay of the land. First guy that I met was one of the YouTube viewers. How you doing? I remember your name. The second guy I met was another one of my YouTube viewers that I see every year. He was actually in line to get his badge a little bit behind me. And then I saw another viewer that I think he works for Diamond or something, but I see him most years as well. Saw him again. So didn't see Tony down there yet. I'm sure Tony's got a room and he's probably asleep or whatever. I went up to the practice room. There weren't a whole lot of people there that early. We're talking about 3:30 or so this afternoon. There weren't a whole lot of people up there. Went into the main tournament room, and it was almost deserted. They had not opened it up for practice play yet at that point. So I took a picture of the almost completely empty main tournament room. I will put that, whatever. Up here, I'll put it up here. So there that is. A bunch of pool tables. You guys have probably seen pool tables before, but there it is. That's probably about maybe a third of the tables at the tournament. There's some on the sides that you can't really see. Of course, there's the TV table at the far end of that room. There's like 9 tables directly above where I'm standing when I took that picture. And then there's another 20 or so tables spread out in various, conference rooms and stuff. Yeah, a lot of tables. I don't know what the exact count is. It's got to be close to 50 tables total. And yeah, they're all going to be pretty busy. And one of the problems that I have with not practicing down here is if I don't practice down here, I'm not going to practice. because you can't get a table. You just can't. It's almost impossible to get a table to practice on. You see people, if it looks like a match is getting ready to be finished, then as soon as that match is finished, there's people that'll swoop in and grab it and try to get some practice time in before the next match starts on that table. And it just happens, and I don't know. I can't be bothered, and I don't move fast enough to be able to swoop in and grab a table the way I used to be able to. And that's a young man's game, I guess. Is that I'm not that worried about it. And honestly, last minute practice like that isn't going to do me a whole lot of good anyway. I'm either going to shoot well or I'm not, and that's going to be more about can I adjust to whatever tables I play my actual matches on. Can I adjust? If I can adjust, I can do well. If I can't adjust, then I can do quite poorly. And I don't know ahead of time. I never know ahead of time what's going to happen. This year's no different. I did pay them an extra $5 to not have me draw a world champion player in the first 2 rounds. Last year I got Jesus Atencio, and I got Tony Choi in the second round. So I gave them some extra money, so I don't have to play a world beater first 2 rounds. We'll see if they remember that. They may have just pocketed it, or maybe I should have bribed them even more. We'll just see. I think that might be about it for this. It's not much of an update, but there wasn't. I mean, a lot of times on Thursday, I'll go down there and I'll take my cue. I'll get my badge. I'll go upstairs in the practice room for a while and all that. But because I've got this elbow thing going on, I certainly don't want to strain it or make it worse right before the tournament starts. So I didn't even take my cue today. I didn't even take it. And honestly, it felt weird to be walking around, that tournament venue without my cue. I've caught myself several times going, oh shit, I left it at home. I didn't leave it over at the bar or whatever. I left it at home. So tomorrow I'll have my cue, clearly. I've got my Ace George case. I seriously thought about taking a lighter case. Well, just because it's lighter, a little bit more comfortable. But I'm not doing that. My J Flowers case is pretty light. I've got a 3 seconds case that's pretty light. And both would probably be better for me to be lugging around the tournament thing. But really, I've been hauling it as storage around everywhere anyway. It's not the end of the world. It's a little bit heavy. The strap kind of cuts into me a little bit if I wear it on the shoulder for too long. There's no handle at the top. But like I said, I'm kind of used to it. I can't think of anything else that I have to say. It's not a whole lot of an update, but really it wasn't going to be for day 0. I got my badge. It's the same picture as forever. All she did is, of course, she had my name. I gave her my ID, and she just went through to see what badges she already had pre-printed and never mind. So I think she looked at it and looked at me and made sure I kind of, was the same person and didn't look completely different. Yeah, that's good enough. So she handed this to him. That's perfectly fine. I don't really want another picture taken because then I'll look old. At least with this, I look at least 7 years younger than I am right now. So that's kind of cool. Bonus. I can't think of anything else. I'm going to stop because, I'm yammering, and you guys are probably used to me yammering. But that doesn't mean I have to like it a whole lot. Thanks, guys.